Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Persona. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum-bum. Alrighty, the time has come for the long-awaited, by a handful of people, return to Persona. So, if you remember, a while ago, I promised that I was going to come back and do the DLC ending finale thing. So that's exactly what this episode is going to be. For the most part, we are just kind of going to be speed running through a majority of the game just to kind of get caught back up to where we need to be. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover majiggy. I'm not perfect at them, so be nice. But also constructive criticism is very welcome. Like I said, I haven't done this very much, so, you know, a little bit of slack, but I will also take some constructive criticism. Now, that being said, this, a lot of this was recorded over a fairly long period of time, so, you know, it might look a little weird in some places because throughout this there was a few times where I changed my recording quality as far as like videos and stuff, and also Persona doesn't really like being recorded with my setup. I don't know why, but it just really doesn't. But either way, let us begin the resume of Persona. And don't worry, I will be showing all the important cutscenes that have to do with the ending, but for the most part, this is just going to be the catch-up episode. There will probably be an episode or two after this as well, depending on how stuff goes. So, let's get right on in. So, as a little brief reminder of the Persona story, we're just gonna rapid fire it while also trying to be as descriptive as I can be, considering. First things first, we write down our name inside of an interrogation room. Then, we get to meet An for the first time in the rain. Technically the first time, but you know. Then, we meet Ryuji, which causes us to appear inside of a strange, unknown castle. Ooh, very spooky. And, you know, upon wandering around the castle, we get locked up in a matter of seconds, which is, yeah, it's about what you would expect, truthfully. But luckily there was a cat named Morgana, as you may or may not know, that helped us break back out. Then, once we got out, we met Kamoshida for the first, but technically third time. We came across some red-haired girl in the train. I don't know, she's probably not important for the story or DLC. She's definitely just a side character. You know what I mean? And not long after that, we returned to the castle, only for Ryuji to get the absolute snot beat out of him, which also causes him to suddenly gain his persona. But, you know, because of that, we end up leaving, we get his number, and then we see Mishima get just spiked into oblivion with a ball, just straight to the face. Poor Mishima, dude. It's like I love how it's framed. It's just like, you can tell that freaking hurt. After that, we're a little overly cautious and mean to An, who then follows us into the castle and immediately gets captured because we didn't answer a single question. And that leads to probably the most awkward Persona scene in the game. Like, thinking on it, I don't think there's a Persona scene that's quite as awkward as An's is. I guess that it plays into her character, but still, it's a little awkward. Although, after that, we get some rapid fire progress out and about in the town before we re-enter the castle once again. This time because we're gonna scout it out and try and reveal that treasure. But then, in a really funny turn of events, I was waking up one morning and I saw I just had like a random YouTube notification, and I didn't pay too much attention to it, but as I was closing it from my phone, I noticed it mentioned something about a new protagonist mod for Persona. And I kind of regretted not looking at it, so I looked it up. I looked up, new protagonist in Persona. And would you believe it? It was practically a full overhaul mod of Kasumi replacing Joker. I figured, you know what? We're going to be catching up. For the most part, by the way, Kasumi's a red-haired girl. I was kidding earlier. But Kasumi is, as far as I know, a pretty vital part of the DLC, so honestly, it'd be pretty funny catching up to where we need to be for the DLC as Kasumi. So after about an hour of troubleshooting and setting up the mod, we now have a playable Kasumi. For now. So I will be swapping back once we get to the cutscenes that lead into the DLC a little bit more, but for the most part, I thought it would just be kind of a funny gimmick to play as Kasumi for, honestly, most of the game. And I'll also be leaving the mod in the description in case you want to play as Kasumi as well. It does change her lines as well as a couple other things, and obviously you're running around as her and not Joker. But overall, very, very impressive mod. I'm actually really happy that I stumbled across it, because it is so freaking cool. But, that being said, getting back on track, now with Kasumi instead of Joker. Now, a few more things to bring up while we take the longest loot run there is in, I think, the game. There was also a story overhaul that can kind of go hand in hand with the Kasumi mod. However, I'm not using it because it did warn that there's apparently very heavy spoilers, so I kind of thought that would defeat the purpose, so I opted not to use it. Maybe I will use it again later, we'll see. And the final thing is, while we're playing Catchup, we are also going to be going for all achievements, and we're going to be spending time with a bunch of the confidants that we didn't spend time with initially, such as the kid, the politician, and the reporter this time. But getting back on track to the actual game, we explore Kamoshida's palace to its absolute fullest, making sure we get all the seeds along the way. And once we're out, I decided to just go around the entire map, or at least the portion of it that we can actually access right now, trying to unlock every single teleport spot, and also buying a bunch of things that we can currently afford, since we do have a small fortune on our hands. But as far as actual options that we have right now, honestly, we're really limited. So I decided to just go directly into the boss fight to get it done as quickly as possible. And I'm gonna hand you over to Past Shadow for that. Hello, Shadow from the past here. So here's what we got. This is what we're gonna be fighting Kamoshida with. We are currently equipped with the base lard for our protagonist, the Cactus LB, and then of course we have the serious armor. Overall, we have very good stuff. Dragon God Pole, Calamity Gun PR, Vest of Life. On Morgana we have the Gold Saber, the Dreamstone LB, the old Infinity Scarf, and on Anne we have the Chain Whip, the H Renhapo LB, and the Kamrai Tau. And I probably mispronounced 90% of that. Alright. We are still on Merciless difficulty, so it's actually just naturally going to be easier regardless, because we're actually doing regular damage. Alright, here we go. Okay, well, we're starting off very strong. I'm gonna opt not to use our super OP personas and instead use our super OP gun. Okay, 343 damage, not bad at all. We do have to remember, I believe he is going to be healing. We're gonna lower his attack, that way he doesn't do too terribly much damage to us. Then we're gonna increase Ryuji's attack because he's definitely one of the hardest physical hitters that we're going to have. Okay, another volleyball assault, this time going on Ryuji. Oh, 0 damage. Oh yeah, we are absolutely over-leveled for this. Good. Good, I want to be, especially with some of the challenges we're going to be taking out. Trophy destroyed. Okay, no more healing for him. Good, good, good. Ow. Special orders.
What do we do?
Yippee! By the way, it's kind of funny to me how you get all the way to the boss fight and you're still getting tutorials. There's so much to keep track of in Persona.
That's right.
It has to be Ryuji. Come on. He's the one with the absolute, like, biggest grudge. Gotta give him his moment to shine. Okay, we don't have any more ammo, but... Bonk.
Anyway, now's my chance.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep it busy. Set.
Oh, we killed him before Ryuji could even do his thing. Oh. So that's something that we can do. Who needs mechanics when you're in New Game Plus?
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
I forgot he did that. Oh my god, that barrel rolled. I forgot he did that. That's so good. Now, with Kamoshida defeated, we are at the point where we just have to wait. Now, every single available confidant, we've already maxed, so I decide the best course of action, just to, you know, spend as much time as possible, is I decide to just spam laundry and spam working out to try and pass all of the time where we're quite literally waiting for Kamoshida to do his thing and actually have a change of heart. Which he does eventually do after we work out for quite some time, and I will be showing you what my health pool is in a little bit, because I worked out a lot through this part of the catch-up. But once he does finally repent, we go out and celebrate our victory. It also seems like Ryuji flirts with us, which is pretty funny and without context, and we get a really, really cute picture out of the equation. The situation? Whatever the word is. Then at the next day at school, Mishima gets extremely close to tell us all about his website, which we are going to be making good use out of in this run, probably, maybe, sorta. We then hang out with Ryuji, who makes a comment of all time. Oh my god. And then we're allowed out at night, so we immediately go and meet the politician. We apply at the beef bowl shop. That way we're able to both get a part-time job and progress his confidant chain, because I believe that's the only place that you can actually do it. And then we also get EY started, since I would like to progress him as well. And shortly after both of those, Morgana shows us mementos for the first time. And it certainly won't be the last time that we go in. Hello! Welcome to Past Shadow. So, here is what our stats are at, because let me tell you, I've been working out. We currently have 347 health, which at level 13 feels like quite a bit. Because if you remember, if we die, the game's over, so may as well just do what we're doing. Doesn't this guy have a special thing? No, I guess not. Alright, let's do our very first part-time job. Oh, that also unlocks the waypoint to it, too. Okay, cool.
Come to think of it, you applied for a part-time job at this beef bowl shop, right?
Working at the beef bowl shop. It will cause time to pass, you will receive money, you'll also get proficiency, which we don't care about. Some days the shop will be more crowded than usual during busier time, you will need to remember a lot of orders. Oh no, it's a mini game. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, let's get to work. Hello. Oh my god, we look so cute!
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions about the job?
Are there any other employees? That is a good question. What does the work
Let
entail?
me explain.
Take customers' orders, prep them, serve them, ring them up, and then clean the store. The meals are already made, so it should be simple. Just make sure you're nice to the customers, okay? Anything else?
Is there anyone else?
Sorry.
Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so you'll have to do everything alone.
Oh god, I hate it because it reminds me of my job. Not that I work in food, but god, I've heard that exact same thing. Oh, sorry guys, budget cuts. We're gonna have to dock hours for the week. Ugh.
You're a spry young girl, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work.
Thanks in advance.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back.
Yeah. Yeah, part-time employee that I just hired and don't know the name of. Have fun running the entire place alone. Okay, we got this. We got it. Me and my cat have this. Oh, Morgana, that's great.
This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning? Oh well, just give it your best shot, I guess. I'll be cheering you on.
Yes, I will do my best.
The customer in front of you is waiting to pay. Ooh, that is one angry-looking face. Hey, someone wants to change their order. Add an egg? They should have told us earlier.
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now that it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, hope you can keep it up.
Oh, what? There is no minigame. Maybe it's only on the busy days. Also, I wanted to talk to the guy.
Are you okay? You were all alone out there this whole time. But you still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's level 5. I don't know if you noticed. But, we're kind of maxed out on everything.
Let's head back.
Hey! Punch that clock. Worked a part-time job. So, riddle me this, and voiceover me will probably answer it. I'm
Looks like
fairly...
you were attending school seriously.
I'm fairly sure that now that we've worked in the beef bowl place, now we can talk to the politician guy, I think? Or maybe it's something, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that we can talk to him now. Also, ignore other me in the back. I'm sure that's fine. Hi, Kitteh.
You.
You're listening quite attentively. Yes. Oh, I see.
Have you noticed? That guy was at the beef bowl shop before. If you work a part-time at the beef bowl shop, maybe he'll let you help him.
I do work part-time there. What do you mean?
What did you say?
Hey, look! There's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all.
Oh, God.
1 medium curry bowl. 1 large natto bowl.
A curry bowl. Make it a large.
A hee-gro-gru bowl.
What? Oh my god, I actually have to remember all of that?
Alright, stay calm and remember the orders.
Oh my... Oh, the running around is great.
What did the first person order?
Curry bowl. Okay.
What did the second person order?
Natto bowl.
Hey!
Yeah, they did say that.
By the way, we're just gonna ignore that there's a cat in the kitchen, huh?
What about the third customer?
She wanted, curry, make it a large.
Nice.
Okay. And you were the Higugro.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. That was the order. All right, now you just have to make everything and serve them.
You.
Aha! Okay, so that is how you do. Okay, so I see. So we had to do like the first time event, and then we can talk to him. Okay, cool.
You appear to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You were extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Of course, sir. Have a good one.
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
Aye aye.
My.
Whoa, good work! It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. Yeah, we were as crowded today as we usually get on Yakiniku Day. I wonder if there was some event happening nearby.
Thanks in advance.
I paid you a little extra today. Good work and keep it up.
Ooh! Bro, you gave me over double. Hello? Yoink. Add that to the bank account.
Thank you, sir.
man.
You were amazing today dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it out quite proficiently.
Thank you so much.
Well, still at max, though. But that does mean that we unlocked Politician Man, I think. I bet after that, we gain access to the gym with Ryuji, which this is honestly, sadly, probably gonna be the last time we hang out with him since he's already maxed. But immediately following that, at school the next day, we meet Dr. Maruki, who is going to be an extremely important character in this particular run. After we listen to his assembly, some black hair guy and Ryuji intimidate Yusuke for being a stalker. To which, I mean, he's clearly just after the art. But the good thing about that is because Yusuke is completely socially blind in some cases, that gets us invited to an art show which allows us to figure out and hunt down a brand new palace. Once we've explored that for a fair bit, and we get our first will seed, we send An and Morgana to go distract Yusuke so that we're able to get a little bit deeper and deactivate all the security systems. Doing so causes Yusuke to, quite literally, fall into our party, encounter the evil version of Marame, which allows him to unlock his very own persona. And now we're finally gonna get to know this guy after like 4 attempts. Hello.
Please consider what I have to say.
See, can anyone deny this? Truth?
You.
If you're listening, I'm interested.
Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you were working at the beef bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you chose to attend a few of my speeches, though. Sure. Really? Oh, that would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? Yeah, sure. You're a student from Shujin Academy, It's nice to meet you. I am Tarana Suki. Yoshida. I'm just gonna call you Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
You just needed someone to hold a sign? Sure, yeah. We could do that. Oh, good. It even names him Yoshida. Okay, that is perfect, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to say your name. The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our own selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
Even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed.
Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves.
He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's gonna change. We'll just keep getting exploited.
What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave the matters of the state in the capable hands of the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, just shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to... In the best interests of all. Ah! Save the blathering for when you get elected. If you get elected.
thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech?
Yeah, it was, it was great.
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same?
I mean, hey, yeah, why not? Everyone, everyone deserves a bit of time in the spotlight, you know what I mean?
Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Should I there. Sorry, my bad. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree?
I should concentrate. Nah, I don't think it's ever a bad time to worry about others. Why not? I'm on your side.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
No. I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Okay. I'll see you as soon as the game allows it. Well, we're already getting the situations where multiple people want to hang out at once, so I'm glad there's no shortage of that. Because EY wants to hang out, but I want to get
Please
Yoshida
consider
started.
what I have to say.
Okay, so he's talking about all the normal stuff. Gotcha.
Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills. You should make use of them when you negotiate with shadows.
Oh, good idea. Because I hate negotiations. I'll teach you how to give speeches. Why? I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering.
Like me, holding this sign. Completely still.
They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Let's mediate. Yeah, let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
Look, we already united them. Keep it up and we'll unite everybody. Against you, but still.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
I don't really think you did anything. I mean, based on his reaction, I'm not just gonna... You're a criminal? Oh my god. Let's play the politician with the politician. That's campaign obstruction. You should have that man arrested.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation.
Oh, sorry, boss. Can't come in. I'm in Hawaii. I mean, okay, now, realistically, if he's on vacation and they hold a schedule that he didn't know about, that's not his fault.
Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes.
That one you can't really defend.
Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background. Accused of embezzlement. Oh, hang on. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Yes, sir! You seem to have conviction, your speech. I don't care about your past. Well, okay, that could be taken 2 ways. I'm gonna say it because it's like, I'm meaning it as your past is your past, but here you are now doing good. That's how I'm meaning it, not like a, bro, I don't care about your past. Ugh.
I'm happy happy to hear that. However,
Good, he took it right.
everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, if you just want me to keep holding a sign, I can do that. I've made a deal with Yoshida. Oh no! But now we're going back to the present, back to the past, back to the present, back to the past, back to the... Or no, wait, I said it wrong. Future! Do I know who I am? I don't think I do. Hi.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you.
Maybe they did.
Isn't that right?
Oh.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Cool. Man of the people.
All right.
Epic.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet.
Listen, I can't tell you the real reason that I want your speeches, but trust me, it'll make getting people on my side a lot easier.
Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
You. Hello. I'm sorry. There's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Sure. Let me write this down. Ah, quite a practical young woman, eh? Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
That's all I wanted to say. Now, be careful on your way home. Every Sunday, huh? Work? Ugh. We're going to the usual spot. I'll be giving a speech at the usual spot today. Are you free today? Do you think you could help out? Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks. I would like for you to hold up a placard again. I'll be waiting in front of Shibuya Station. I love that that's the only thing I show up to do is just is just hold a sign up. Passing on the societal ills we have created to the next generation is not right. Yippee! So brave, so bold. It will take time to solve this problem. However, we must start by making small changes.
You.
I hope you gleaned something useful from today's speech. Regardless of my audience's size, you must convey your thoughts as if you're talking one-on-one. By the way, I forgot to ask you the last time we spoke, but why do you want to become a politician? I want to change the world. My final message. Ambitious indeed, if a little ambiguous. Well, I'm sure you'll iron out the details as you go along. May I ask you one more question? What kind of politician do you want to be? One with conviction. Yes, don't ever forget that. Although, what's important is what lies within.
You're right.
Allow me to give you some advice. If you aspire to get into politics, you must possess a central philosophy. What is that you want to accomplish? That is the foundation of a great speech. You do well to remember that. Thank you. That was helpful. I'm glad. By the way, my philosophy is...
Very well.
Never give up until your voice is heard. To get your message across, be tenacious in conveying your thoughts to the audience. Have a firm point of view and communicate it clearly. That's the first rule of negotiating. You have me reliving the fighting spirit I had when I first became a politician. Yoshida explained the basics of speech giving. I feel like my bond with him is growing deeper. Diplomacy. Occasionally ask for more money or items during during negotiations.
All right.
Hey, buddy, you want to give me some more money?
Get the heck out of here, no good Tora!
No, Kitteh. Oh, they're right. I am no good. Ah, my apologies. We're done for today. I feel... Oh, really? You increase your charm from talking to him as well.
Well,
That's good to know.
I shall ask you again another time.
so be it.
Oh, beep, 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 beep. What's up? Hey, I wanted to thank you for today. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like such a coward, right after I gave you that self-important lecture, too. But I'm quite a stubborn individual myself. I hope today's incident was at least a good example of what not to do, but what do you think? Did you take anything useful from it? Yeah, it was super helpful. Ah, that's a relief. I have to say, it was almost nostalgic for me. It reminded me of my early days. I hope our talks from now on will keep giving you the direction you need. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. I spent a few days training to see if we can get some confidant progress, but there wasn't any bites, so we just dove straight back into the palace. While we were exploring the palace, I got what I think is my very first hostage situation, and I only think I got 2 while I was grinding up levels, but still, I don't know if that's a merciless mode thing, or if we just got extraordinarily lucky in the base game, but either way, that's new, and it's worrying. We then secure a route to the treasure, and send out the calling card. Why, hello! Welcome back to Past Shadow once again. Here's how we're doing. So, absolutely everybody is level 20. You can see, my gains have been doing very well. 464 health and 174 SP. Needless to say, I've been working out. Now, as far as our gear, it actually hasn't really changed for the most part. Everything is the exact same, except for Yusuke, who has the Wakizashi, the Hizutsu LB, and then he is wearing the Immoral Vest, which is giving him plus 30 flat health. But you know what time it is. Boss time! Crane. Lights.
Joker, no!
Running. And now boss time! God. Hey, that was a thumbnail of mine. So, little TLDR. The game is very slowly catching up to how powerful our items are. So, we'll probably steamroll this fight.
Let's make this quick.
I don't expect that we're going to be steamrolling many more fights past this, though, because we really haven't gotten much of a gear upgrade, but we have gotten a level upgrade, which is relatively nice. Oh, right. Yeah, he has random resistances, doesn't he?
This is my other self.
Right. You know, kind of forgot about that. Does it tell us? Does it remember what we, No.
Let's go.
Well, that sucks. Try ice. Nope, ice is bad. Gotcha. Okay. Not good. Okay, well, you know what? Good thing we have gun, which does a lot of damage. Flame dance. Oh my. Literally one-shots you escape. We like that. That is, that's what we like. I don't think we have many revives, do we? No. See what I mean about the game catching up to us? Now, you could argue, Shadow, you should have leveled up more. And I agree. However, I am also trying to catch up as quickly as possible. They
regenerated?
Apparently I forgot the mechanics of this fight.
Damn it. Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once?
Oh, that's how it works. Okay. You know what he can't resist? Almighty. Yeah, that's pretty good. That feels real nice. Shame that there's multiple phases, but still, nothing a concentrate mega attack can't solve. We might not have every element, but we've got enough! Baton Pass! Yippee!
This is mine.
You know, we really could use some of those books to increase the effectiveness of Baton Pass. That'd be real good right about now. Unfortunately, it is nary to be. However, we do get a complete and total round of Baton Passes. And you know what we get to do with that? Death. 804 damage. Woo! Death comes for you.
It's up to you.
It's not max, but it's dang sure close enough. 1,061 damage.
Hey, Yusuke, what should I do?
Well, definitely don't get shot by a guy in some black mask. That would be very bad. After we get the treasure, we continue making gains. Then, we happen to go to Harajuku with the squad to try and search out for any evildoers. Shadow from the past again. Yeah, so I can't help but feel like we're getting close to the point in the episode where we're no longer going to be making quick progress, because now we're actually seeing a bunch of events that we haven't seen before. A follow-up thing on that. Once again, they both want to hang out at the same time. So, maxing them both out feels like it's going to be a lot more of a chore than what I thought it was going to be. Either way, we're going to hang out with Politician Man. I'd like to request your help. Alright. Okay, he'll be in the front of Shibuya. Alrighty, we'll be right there.
Everyone,
And we're here to hold a sign. I love that that's all we do. We just hold a sign. We don't wave it. We don't try and get people's attention. We stand here and we hold a sign. That you possess free will does not mean you can always do as you please. To make your decision based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever.
Oh, that approach isn't gonna work. You have to get the voters more excited. You're going to completely lose the hearts and minds of the people.
Again, what I'd like to say is,
What?
Councilman Matsushita. It's been so long since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by and see how you were doing. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children?
Yes, he told me. I think.
That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career choice, going from a pro wrestler to a Diet member. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for a second term. That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. As are you, old friend. You're working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise to impress the girl here. Yoshida's well informed about the inner workings of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does, if you want to become a Diet member.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Yoshida was a little bit faster on the punch. And what might that mean?
I'm guessing she doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? You've got to secure votes, or else you'll be forever known as no good Torah. Panic?
What?
Oh, he didn't panic this time. He stood up for himself a little bit.
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. It's been a while since I've heard one of your grandiose speeches.
Seems like it's because they're friends. I mean, I think that it seems like they're friendly. Friendly. Alright, we won't call them friends. They're friendly.
Whoa, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida here drew you in?
Achievements? I can't say that. His message. I like his message. And he likes that I like his message.
You address matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach her everything I know.
I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Yippee! 3 out of 10. Fundraising allows you to ask for large amounts of money during negotiations.
All right.
You know, I might start doing that. I mean, look, we're already kind of a little bit rich. I think I'm sitting on like 90K right now, but still, you can't go wrong with even more.
By the way, how are things between you and old man Kuramoto?
Yes.
We're still not on speaking terms. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened with the missing party funds, but I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, why did he have to mention that? My apologies. That's all for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
See you later. Beep, 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 beep. Hello?
Hello. Thanks again for your help today. What a mess. Past mistakes can really come back to bite you. It's hard to feel like you've ever truly escaped them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way more than I'd like to admit. Granted, about small things that I just wish I would have done differently. Like, I'm luckily not haunted by anything super, super terrible that I've done. I can think of one thing that I've done that I regret to this day, and it haunts me, even though the person it happened to, I don't even think they think about it anymore. But you know what? I'll even tell you about it. When I was in high school, I still have, but it was a buddy of mine. I was going through a lot as a teenager. I forget exactly what grade this was in. I want to say it was either freshman or sophomore. I don't remember. But I was going through a whole lot. Whole lot. And that buddy of mine, always by my side. Great guy. You pretty much could lean on him anytime you needed to. But there was one day, I forget exactly what happened now, but effectively he said something that irked me. And rather than deal with it in a healthy way, I hit him. And I felt like crap. And what made it worse is, he didn't even hold it against me. Like, I was the biggest jerk you could ever be. Just, oh, you said one thing that upset me, and you get hit for it? I don't know why he stuck around. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why he stuck around. I'm glad he did, because we're still friends to this day, and that was... oh, God, that was... almost 10 years ago now. That's... wow. We've been friends a lot longer than I thought we have. But, yeah, I still regret that to this day. I've never done anything else like it. I hit him once, and I have regretted it ever since. Meanwhile, I think if I brought it up to him, he wouldn't even remember. But, you know, luckily that is my worst possible memory, and it's not like, oh, I was a politician and stole money, you know what I mean? Like, but still, I feel like everybody has at least one or two, maybe even three regrets, and it's, maybe they're small, maybe they're big, but even then, you know, it's important to keep looking forward. Because even though I feel terrible about what I did almost 10 years ago, the fact that we're still friends, I like to imagine means that we've moved forward and, you know, we've made the best of it. And I feel like that's just the best thing to do. Just keep your head up, keep moving forward, and you'll get to a better day. Some people can fight their way back up like, but many end up suffering under the weight of labels. Even after 20 years, I'm still nothing more than no good Torah. But I will not give up. It's true that I lost a lot, but I did learn a great many things along the way. Somewhere in the middle of it all, my old stubbornness was tempered into conviction, my one redeeming quality. That is why I want you to use your experiences to forge your own conviction. I will. Yes, you're still young after all. You have a great deal more learning and growing to do. I ended up talking way longer than I expected. Well, until next time. Did he just do the Iron Man pose? Did I just see that? There's no shot. He just did the freaking the what's his name? Robert Downey Jr.? Is that the guy's name? Oh man. Immediately following that, we meet Becky for the first time, and it isn't awkward even a little bit. And then I learned something interesting. So, at this point in the game, Makoto she shows up in some places where you go because she's like following you for information or whatever. What I didn't know is she will actually follow you around if she's in the same area as you. Because I bumped into her and I realized, wait a minute, she's like actually following me. And it was just a really interesting little detail that she will actually try and get closer to you. Time for some more Confidant progress.
Shop's still open. Try to stop by.
Okay.
Okay, hurry up.
Hi.
Hey,
Let's see.
Whatever, I'll mind my own business. So, you're here because you saw my message, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll tell you about the shop. It's a piece of cake for a gun enthusiast like you, right?
Yeah, let's hang out.
If you're considered an employee, you won't seem suspicious coming in and out of the shop, right? If you get what I'm saying, bring the goods to the back.
hey,
Hurry up and learn this stuff, kid. You've got to be able to start looking like a normal employee. I'm supposed to be running an honorable business here, you know. Though, honestly, the customers have been run a little thin lately. Some guy on the internet's been claiming all my goods are knockoffs. And once you've got a bad rap like that, it's real tough to shake it.
Man, I know how that feels. After all, I'm a criminal or whatever.
A kid like you? You going through something similar? I guess you wouldn't be doing any of this if you weren't, huh? Don't give me any details, though. I don't want to know.
I think you
that's
do.
right.
I think you're lying to me. I think you're not trying to get close to me. Isn't that right? You have a hard exterior but a soft interior. Am I psychoanalyzing you enough? Probably. I think I've nailed his character right off the bat, I gotta be honest.
Anyways, I should probably fill you in on what's going on here since you'll be helping me out. I'd bet anything that guy behind the rumors is Suda. You remember his name from the diner, right?
So if you don't remember, that's the guy we sat behind and pretended to be on the phone while EY was like, I'm so sick, I have to go. Yeah, that's that guy.
Truth is, he's the second in command of the Hashiba clan. Same clan I was in, back when I was part of the Yakuza.
Wow, okay. Didn't know we were gonna be going down that route, but alright. Oh, I, have to go. Yeah, I gotta go. That's the most realistic thing to say. Yakuza?
It ain't as scary as it sounds, you know. Guess it still looks bad to a regular old citizen, though. Anyways, Suda was my sworn brother back in the clan. I got some unsavory business going down with him now, though. Problem is, I'm a known quantity in the underworld. One bad step and I'd have guys crawling all over me. That's why I've got you around, so that guys can crawl all over you instead.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, you look normal, sure. But you got balls, kid. Makes you perfect for snooping on Suda. Hope I ain't scaring you off with all this talk.
I like that stuff. I don't think I'll say that. We made a deal, didn't we?
Idiot. But you know, I've got a bit of a soft spot for idiots like you.
Thanks? Question mark?
Anyways, you get the gist of what's going on now, yeah? You'll be working with that in mind. I expect a lot from you, kid.
You should be grateful.
Oh, and I'll add to the special menu to thank you for getting that info for me for the other day.
Feels like my bond with EY is growing even deeper. Yippee! We get even stronger guns! Camo customization allows you to customize camouflage on your gun, which can inflict ailments.
All right.
That sounds real good. Technical, here we come.
Hello?
What's the meaning of this?
I thought I told you to stop coming around here. But...
Is that one of your customers?
You keep your mouth shut. This ain't none of your business. Just go home and study, Kaoru. You've got entrance exams coming up, remember? Okay. I guess I'll be going then.
Oh, it's your little brother. Nah, it's your son. See, I predicted it. I knew that. I was on the right track. I mean, family either way, right?
That's Karu, my son. Yeah, he's always asking if he can help out here. Always worrying what I'm getting up to. I probably shouldn't be telling a kid like you about this. Well, you can head home for today. Nice work, kid.
I feel like helping EY has honed my proficiency. It's a shame I'm already maxed. After all, I am a star transfer student who also happens to be a criminal.
See you next time.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
Yippee!
Following our victory and learning that Makoto is following us, me, Ryuji, and Morgana go on a date exploring a brand new zone, all the while Makoto continues to stalk and follow behind us. And then we're here for more Confidant. Hopefully I did that correctly. Otherwise that doesn't make much sense. So once again, they both want to hang out at the same time. Great. We'll go with EY this time. Why not?
I got a job for you, gathering info. You'll be solo on this one. I'm tied up with another task.
Okay.
Okay, here's today's job. There's a homeless guy in Shibuya who knows about a certain issue. Get him to talk about the rumor of a deal in the underworld. But don't raise any suspicion, alright?
Is it the dude in the tramway? No, it's not. Okay, it's not the one I thought it was.
So you want to talk about some underground business deals, huh? You know, you can find anything you need on the internet, right? Or are you maybe looking for something a little more? I can see it in your eyes. Who sent you here?
Should I tell him? I feel like I shouldn't tell him. I mean, who's he gonna tell? Right? Who is he gonna tell? I can't tell you.
Sticking to the code of honor, huh? Not bad for a kid.
Okay, maybe that was the right choice.
Alright, just act like I'm mumbling to myself, you get it? No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either. So, an exec for the Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around New Year's. Apparently something big went down with a huge Asian investor. Deal was worth 100 million yen. So you'd figure something that massive would have got more people talking about it. Maybe they leased some kind of high-end club to keep it as private as possible. I didn't hear a thing about that, though. Alright, we're done here. Go.
EY.
Your store is impressive as always. Great stuff, EY.
Yeah. It's nice to hear that coming from you, Suda-san.
I bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
Yo.
Welcome.
Alright, EY, I'll take one of everything you showed me today. I'll need an entire arsenal. How long would that take?
Depends on how quick the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck there is totally out of my control, though.
Tell me, Mune, what's your son's name? Karo-kun, was it?
That's right.
Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I might just have to let Karo-kun in on your little secret.
Suda-san, please.
I wonder, how will an adolescent boy like him react to finding out his father was in the Yakuza? I guess if things go sour, we could always try to sell him again.
Fine, I'll put a rush on your order. Happy now?
Very much so. Well, then, I look forward to hearing from you again. Soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid.
Wow, that was awkward. What did he mean, sell him?
Just forget about it. Sorry you had to see that. Anyways, how'd it go today? You learned about anything good?
The 100 million yen deal.
So someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 100 million yen. And it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Suda had something to do with it. I hear he's been bragging all over about a big score he made right near the start of the year. I've got to do some more research into it myself. Anyways, nice job. I'm gonna be able to give Suda a real scare thanks to the info you gave me.
Give it your all. Make sure he doesn't come after your son again.
That goes without saying. Man, I can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. And it's all 'cause of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful.
Well, you know what they say. I am a straight A+ student. It feels like my bond is growing even deeper. Yippee! Aw, no reward this time.
All right.
Ah, well. Friendship is all that matters.
Well, I'm gonna head home early and spend some good old quality time with Karu to celebrate.
Yo.
Dang fine job again, kid. Get on out of here.
Yippee! More proficiency! Imagine if you could go above max and, like, the star turned blue and, like, you started to gain, like, combat advantages. Oh, that I realize that would be way too strong, but still, imagine it. New Game Plus!
I'll see you next time.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yo, it's me. Just wanted to give you a fair warning before I go home to Karu. You definitely got me some good intel. Honestly, I appreciate that. But now Suda knows your face, and that could be a real problem.
What's the issue?
Come on, are you really that slow?
No, I just wanted you to tell me.
Look, kid. Thanks to that, today, Suda knows we're connected, at least. Which means that stunt we pulled with Masa ain't gonna work on him. Well, what's done is done. If one method isn't gonna work, we just gotta find another. I'll think about our next move. Until then, don't do anything stupid. When I need help, I'll get in touch. Hope you'll be ready.
Well, good night. After that, we go and get a scratcher, which allows us to win the lottery. Kinda. I mean, it's 100 yen, so it's not nothing, but it still gets us the achievement, and that's the important part. Then, Kasumi asks herself if she wants to keep hanging out, and also makes a pretty funny comment considering she's talking to herself at the moment. A bit after that, we officially meet Akechi for the very first time. And don't worry, we're going to be spending a lot of time with him later because we, hopefully, are going to get his confidant to level 10. After the Akechi encounter, I bring the entire squad back home. That way, we can try and establish a bit of a new place for us to hide out in. Later that night, Anne and I go to the hot tub place that I can't remember the name of, and Past Shadow answers this question best.
That's my boy! That's my boy right there!
Oh no. Dude, I wonder. I would. I'm just saying. Hey, Ryuji is misunderstood, alright? I'm a I'm a Ryuji advocate at heart. Upon getting home, we get another cute group photo of us in the squad. You know what time it is. So there is a couple things that I've been working on, as well as the immense amount of working out. By the way, we're up to 564 health and 232 SP. Needless to say, I don't think we'll be dying in many fights, which is good. And I've also been trying to up our technical rank by playing billiards. I bought my own pool cue. I don't remember what it's called. The stick. And I also bought the magazine that allows us to do it a little bit better. Overall, it's still a work in progress, but I would like it to be as leveled up as possible. And then I believe by playing darts, our baton pass gets a little stronger as well, so we're also going to be doing that. But not before we go help out EY once again.
I need help at the shop. Stop by if you can.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Oh, sounds serious. Then again, he always sounds serious, so it's really not a change of pace.
When some things reach the height of usefulness, people start saying they're art. Like my custom guns. So, you're here because you saw my message, right?
Yeah.
I gotta find somewhere that ain't so popular. This area's marked. Well, just do some work around the shop then.
Oh, I can invite him to the park. Okay.
You know Kashira Park, huh? Yeah, that's not bad. Come with me to check it out. Not bad. It's easy to get here and there's a lot of open space. Yeah, this'll do. Thanks for telling me about it.
Are you gonna have a picnic here? I like that one. Let's do that one.
I'm surprised you figured that out.
Seriously?
I want to give a student who's preparing for the high school entrance exams a chance to relax. Either way, thanks for today.
Oh, I imagine for your son, then. Unless it's one of your son's friends. Ah!
Look, I'll continue being more flexible with our deal. Make sure you keep being useful for me, alright?
Sure.
Man, so much nature here. Must be really peaceful during the day. But it's places like this where you're most likely to run into trouble. So just be careful. I remember him playing with something like this. I think it was a duck, though. Anyway, you ought to hold on to it, for future purposes and all.
A swan boat. Aw, thank you. Maybe there's a way to make sure he has a good time. I don't think I bought any presents. Oh, that's right. I have something he might like. Useful to him. I don't think any of these are useful to him. You want a vitamin?
You've got some weird taste, kid. Well, I'll still take it.
He didn't say no. I feel like it didn't really impress him. Well, yeah, I don't have anything to give him.
Later. See you, kid.
I guess what? I mean, we have so much money. I guess I should start bulk buying gifts. Honestly, I probably should have done that earlier, though. Oh, hello again. A bit after that, Makoto proves that her stalking worked and asks us for help after she got enough information to put together that we are the Phantom Thieves. We then go and hang out at the bathhouse, just so we can pass out to get another achievement, before then beginning Makoto's quest by going on a massive goose chase. I also make sure to make a pit stop in the middle of our goose chase to the temple, that way we can get another achievement before we finally discover this brand new palace. Now, the only way to get inside, however, was to have Makoto be borderline kidnapped, but it did allow us and Makoto to reach the palace and head on inside. Which then, luckily for us and Makoto, allows her to get her very own persona. After that, we take a night's rest, we get some odd photos that are going to be held against us unless we complete the palace in time, and we start exploring the palace. However, while exploring it, we get our very first game over because we are completely one-shot by an attack-powered up technical hit. So unfortunately, all of my training can't prevent that one. But we do manage to secure a route all the same, followed by sending the calling card so we can take that treasure. And here we are, ready to take out Mr. Kanashiro once and for all. But I know what you're thinking. What is our stats? Well, everybody, except for Makoto, is level 26. I'm now up to 642 health and 283 SP. The grind never stops. And then, as far as our equipment, honestly, nothing has changed. Makoto has the Omega Knuckles and the Orochi PR, and she is also wearing the Hatton robe. But as far as accessories and everything, it's literally just all of us have the team glasses on, just so we all get more experience. Trust me, it helps running through be a little bit faster. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We also have 333k yen, which, while I'm sure is a lucky number, is also plenty of money for now. Here we go.
What the hell?
I can take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some.
Ugh. Oh my god, I forgot. Huh. Alright, yeah, sure, that's,
Being young is such a crime.
God, I forgot he turns gangster when he turns into... Oh, because he's Fly! Aha! Ah, that's terrible.
You're wuss, huh?
I love the reveal where it's like, oh, we're gonna fight him, and then he's like, yeah, by the way, here's the real boss fight. It's a giant pig! Oh my god! Yusuke just got one shot. You know, I'm noticing a trend where Yusuke is just being one shot, like, every time anything goes wrong, Yusuke dies. Maybe his armor isn't good enough. You know what is good enough? 424 damage. That was with a concentrate and attack power up. That was not nearly enough damage. It's time to roll out. He's a-rolling. So this is where we either die,
Transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us.
or we tank it like it's nothing.
Careful. A big one's coming.
I'm led to believe that we're probably going to die. However, I'm confident I'll survive. I'm not confident everyone else will. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Fine, I'll throw an item. Yusuke, you're up. What did you throw?
Oh, he's not interested at all.
What did you
Need to do
throw?
something worth a little more?
Oh
Careful.
my god, I
Big
forgot
one's
that each of
coming.
them choose a random item. Oh my god. What the heck did Yusuke throw? We're not guarding. Okay.
We've gotta help him.
Oof, that sucks. I don't have any revives. Alright, well, I guess Ryuji doesn't get any XP for this one.
Luxury about it.
Oh, my bead chain. Oh,
All right, I'm
fine.
What is that? Go collect it, Bigatron. Right away.
My bead chain. That's a full health heal. Oh, well, I guess it is worth it just so we don't take massive damage, especially since we can't revive Ryuji. Say goodnight, loser. Was that enough? Yes, it was.
What? My Bigatron!
Oh, I forgot he had another phase.
What's up?
Yeah, that's kind of a problem because we can't revive Ryuji.
Oh, how?
Night, night. Well, that sucks for you. Looks like you're on your own. 41 damage. You resist it. Well, that's fine.
I need
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is bad.
Oh, and I'm forgetful. Wow. Okay. Huh. Maybe I should have farmed a little more, huh?
We need some help. Joker's down.
Oh,
Come
what?
on, you gotta hold on.
Well, that
Time
sucks.
for a counterattack.
Okay, yeah, looks like I gotta buy some more supplies. Good lord! Alright, I was not expecting this fight to be as difficult as it was.
You ready for some giga damage? Because I sure am. Hey!
226. Not as much as I would have liked, however...
Alright, my turn now.
You know what I'm gonna do
Wanna
now?
try something?
Is this all enemies? No, it's one.
Finish this.
Bah! 331 damage!
Oh my goodness, that is good damage. That is not as good.
Fox got knocked off balance. You have to recover. Yes. Gotta help him.
Well, that sucks. Luckily,
Should help.
I went and bought 30 revives, so I'd like to see you counter that one.
It's time for my last trump card. I'm gonna take this.
I wonder if we'll live this.
I saw that coming.
very well.
Everyone okay?
That all you got?
Yes. Despite it all, we do, in fact, survive it. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
All right.
Out of money?
I ran out of cash.
Victory is ours.
599 damage.
If I don't have money, then oh, I know. Oh, cash. Wait, what's wrong, Piggytron?
There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please.
It wouldn't be that Black Mask guy now, would it? Well, I guess we'll never know.
We can think about that
Time
later.
to run.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
You guys are so careless. Ow.
Boy, I sure hope nobody saw us fall from the freaking sky. Speech time! Let's get some confidant. Hi.
Everyone,
Let's see.
good evening.
How's your schoolwork? By the way, what's your opinion about our current government? I feel that they're wrong, so I plan on addressing that during my speech. I'd like you to listen to it so you can give me your honest opinion. Yeah, okay.
I feel indebted.
That would be helpful. Well then, let's get to it. Yeah.
Everyone,
And I see I've got the sign back out. The conviction of a government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism about the government lately.
That's because Diet member Shido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing.
So he's just echoing another politician's criticism of the government?
Apparently. Whatever. So, you first stole party funds, and now you're stealing ideas? No good, Tora. Stop talking all big, you ex-convict.
It seems I've drawn the ire of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who have made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance. What can I say to that? I should be nice about this and not say shut up and listen as much as I want to, but stop interrupting him. Let him get his message out.
What was that? You got something to say to me, kid?
What do you think?
What's up with this kid?
Ooh, I like the branches here. I like how much agency we're taking right now. Hang on. Is that even the right word? I don't know if agency is the right word. The lead? I don't know. So what if he's no good, Tora? See, we're using the bad nickname in a positive light.
Why, you little punk!
Yes, I am no good Tora, and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless, but that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I learned from all my hardships.
Yes.
You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world.
Good on you. Good on you. I feel like using the negative title in a positive light, you know? It really helps.
Today's speech ended up being filled with quite a lot of passion. Quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling.
Hey, I just spoke the truth, buddy.
That's very promising. But don't overdo it. You should avoid making enemies whenever possible. Okay, that is all for today.
You two are amazing.
Huh?
I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, it doesn't mean that person can't try again.
You know, as long as it's not their 20th attempt. I speak from experience from someone I know who's said a lot and done nothing.
That's all I wanted to say.
You.
Please wait.
Thank you.
That is all I wanted to say.
You're a strange one, just like that kid.
I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I have a bad habit of getting flustered whenever someone calls me no good Tora. But you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Today you taught me that I must have more confidence in my arguments.
I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Good on you. Good on you.
Rank 4.
All right.
My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit. Ah, my apologies. It seems we're out of time.
Yippee! We got charm.
I shall ask you again another time.
Very well. See you next Sunday. Beep, 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 beep.
Hello? Hello. Thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks to you, I've remembered something very important. Now that I think about it, ever since the scandal, I felt alone and helpless, like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I'd overlooked something crucial. I'd forgotten the people who support me, and how encouraging it feels simply to be in their presence. Perhaps it seems too obvious or too trite, but I hope you remember to cherish that too.
Can't forget your roots. Hey, that's a fair thing to say. And I feel like a lot of people do.
Ha ha ha! Exactly.
Sounds like you've already learned that lesson. I will engrave it into my heart. I can't let myself forget it again. Well, I'll be counting on you for my next speech. See you soon. See you next Sunday.
Whew. I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here.
What is that supposed to mean? A Kitteh?
I think this has been the longest stretch in the game where nothing of note has really happened. Like, for the most part, it's just kind of been hanging out with confidants that you've already seen if you watch through the series. So, yeah, honestly, very uneventful, like 12 days or however long it's been. I don't know exactly. Either way, more confidant progress. Feels like Sundays are showing up so fast. Thank you. The truth is, there will be cameras there today. I'm not comfortable with that, but I couldn't decline. In any case, we just have to do what we've been doing. Well then, I'll be waiting at the square. Alright. Hello.
The most important thing is...
Don't worry, I still have my sign. Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. There it is.
Okay, all queued up. Okay, we shouldn't be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good Torah after all.
Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges.
This isn't how I saw this going.
If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages.
Boring.
He's making some pretty good points, don't you think?
That's why it's all useless!
It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no-good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? Well, you're literally using the nickname in speeches, so I'd say I think so. Well, I must have if you think so. However, I will never forget the disgrace I suffered as no good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? Sure. I don't mind.
Yeah, I got time.
I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. I don't know if it's a great thing to get manipulation after getting advice, but yeah, okay. Perhaps poorly timed. Occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item. Ooh.
All right.
Okay, alright.
You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections.
You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson.
That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo.
Does he know that you're here speaking with me now?
I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me.
This must be your secretary, huh? I heard she's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about her? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Farewell.
Who just leaves without saying goodbye? Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me. Matsushita. I forget. That was someone who never talks to him anymore, right? I don't remember exactly who Naida was. Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. Yippee! It is a little awkward just being maxed
Well,
on
then, I'll see you again.
literally all of my social stats, because it's like, well, to be fair, it is nice not needing to worry about them, but at the same time, it's also like all the things to raise them are completely worthless. Oh, reading time. We go spend some time at the pond to try and get an achievement. However, apparently I am a natural-born anti-fisher because this minigame made no sense, and after a little while, I decided to just give up, figuring, oh, well, you know, we spent time at the pond. It'll probably just give us the achievement anyway. No, you have to catch a few fish first. So that sucks. We're gonna have to do that again at some point. I could have been working out at the gym. Although, truthfully, I think we have enough bonus health at this point. After that, Makoto stands up to the principal and tells him that she thinks the Phantom Thieves are just and righteous. And I'm 100% sure that won't have any devastating consequences in the future. Then we get some more Confidant progress. Yippee! Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Could you make some time after that? Yeah.
Okay, come to my shop.
Hi.
Got a minute?
Alright, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret Suda mentioned. There's more to it than my having been in the Yakuza. I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you keep running into Karu around here.
I feel like I'm not doing his voice properly. For you, probably not. But for me, it's been a couple days.
Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came around our office. Must have been over 10 years ago. She had this baby with her. And the whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But when I told her no, she sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was Karu. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Every day's an uphill battle. I still haven't managed to tell Karu I was in the Yakuza, though.
I mean, why not? He's old enough. Probably.
Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty... That's how my mom was. She'd spend every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wished I could have had someone else as my mom. So, I didn't want to make Karu go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Suda's dragging me back. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking. Forced me into it by threatening to tell Karu everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Karu was a baby, but on me and the rest of the family too. Who knows what would happen if Karu learned the truth. Suda isn't gonna stop there though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's gonna try and take everything I have.
Shit.
If word got out about my past, people are gonna treat Karu like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows crappy parents end up making crappy kids. And once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When stuff goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed.
As someone who goes through something oddly similar because of his dad, I know the feeling. I also know how unfair it is to do your absolute best and still have it stuck to you anyway, despite the fact that you haven't done anything. Ooh, this one hits a little bit closer than I thought it was going to. Here's the thing, though. You just gotta keep moving forward. People are gonna say what they're gonna say. People are gonna think what they're gonna think. All that matters is what you do and how you view yourself. If you know that you're doing the best you can do, you can't please everyone. There's gonna be people, you could be the best person on earth. Unfortunately, there is still gonna be people who look down on you, who think that you're not good enough. But you know what? There's gonna be a lot of people who think that you are even better than what you are. There's gonna be people who are by your side, who are posting you up, and those are the people that you need to work hard for. You don't need to work hard for people who are gonna think that you suck no matter what. You need to work hard for the people that you know, if you were in their shoes, it would be the same way. They care about you, not a stigma attached to you. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, that a little bit close to home, so... and I'm still trying to not please the people who look down on me forever. It's hard, though. But you just gotta keep your head up. Just gotta keep going day to day.
That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's also why I can't turn Suda down. He's just got too much power.
Wow, that is a horrendous thing to say. I am not saying option 2. We're gonna say he's kind, because it's not even like him that's on the forefront of his mind. Like, yeah, obviously he's thinking about himself, but he's more thinking about his adopted son than he is anything else. You're so kind.
Pfft, don't give me that exaggerated bullcrap. I ain't kind at all. Anyways, I was trying to stall Suda with BS prototypes, so I figured out a way to stop him.
I mean, it is still a type of kindness. You're looking out for your son.
But that guy is real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all that stuff up out of the blue. You probably don't want anything to do with me after that,
huh? You shouldn't make assumptions.
It's cool if you want to act tough and all, but don't forget to watch out for yourself, kid. Oh, right. Just remembered I never gave you a reward for that info. You're right. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good deal, huh?
Sure. Why not? Hey, cheaper upgrades. I feel like my bond is growing deeper. Discount! Decreases the cost of gun customization.
All right.
Not bad at all.
Dang, it's late. Should be getting home. Karu's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. You should head home too.
Alright. Well, I'll see you the next time you need help then.
Later.
Take it easy, kid.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, sorry about earlier. Didn't mean to get talking about that heavy stuff. But I gotta protect that secret, no matter what, for Karu's sake.
Oh, yeah, but you're definitely not kind. Well, you got this.
Whoa there. You say that like it's got nothing to do with you. Too late for you to back out now. I'll be needing your help for the rest of this, understand?
That's not how I implied it, but yeah.
Right now, I still don't know what Suda's next move's gonna be. We gotta stay on guard 24/7. Don't want to get killed in your sleep, right?
Yeah, I would prefer that didn't happen. Yeah, you're pretty spot on with that one.
Alright, see ya.
Okay. After that, we have a massive study hall with the squad. And then we run into ourself once again before we also run into Akechi, to which me and I go and get some coffee with Akechi to bond a little bit. As much as I severely don't want to, let's hang out with Oya. How did I make her talk? Oh boy. Oh, it's kind of been a minute. Morgana, what are you doing? Are you playing with my hair? Morgana's playing with my hair. Morgana really is a cat. I'm expecting a lot from you. Okay, take a seat. I gotta get used to her voice. Hey, it's my #1 girl. What kind of news you got for me? How did Escargot talk? I don't remember how she talked.
Hey, you sure you're okay?
What do you mean? You worried about me, Lala-chan? You're usually kind of... Dude, oh my god, that was actually a spot-on hiccup sound. If I'm allowed to pat myself on the back, I think that was spot on.
Man, I haven't seen her drink this much in forever.
You know what voice I'm going for? You know what that voice sounds like?
Always watching. I'm watching you, Mike Wazowski.
That is not how I meant for Lala to sound, but you know what? Oh well. What? I haven't been drinking at all. I'm totally not drunk. Oh, okay, that one was even better. That one was even better. Also, it kind of hurt my chest. Did something bad happen? Oh, you're sharp, kid. Truth is, my quota got doubled. It's gonna take like 4 times as much work to get that much done, though. They're shackling me down, so I won't have time for anything else. Ugh, my chief's such a head. He must not like you. Yup, that probably knows something's up.
Damn it.
Before this, I was starting to feel like a real journalist again. The rush of investigating Kaio's case. Oh, uncovering the dark secrets hidden away by our corrupt society. But now, it's gonna be impossible to run my investigation with this quota.
That doesn't sound good.
Of course it's not good, but what am I supposed to do? They'll fire me if I can't reach my quota. Hey, Lala-chan, if they fire me, can I live here? Oh, that still won't help my investigation, though. The incident's over a year old, and the authorities aren't doing maybe Kaio really was a true culprit.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course not. There's no way in heck Kaio did it.
Watch your temper.
What am I doing? I mean, I'm the one who dragged Kaio into politics. It's my fault this ended up happening to her. You know, she started out in book publishing, mostly taking photos of nature and wild animals. She was the genius behind the camera, though. That's why I thought she'd make the perfect partner for me.
Hey, you can't blame yourself. Kaio-chan was just as set on exposing the evils of society as you were. Isn't that right?
Shit.
But if I didn't get her involved in the first place... Dang it. That incident is all my fault. That's why I gotta get to the bottom of it.
See, that's a spirit.
Heck yeah! You know, it's weird how calm I get when I'm talking to you. It's almost like you actually understand me.
Sorry.
I don't think I do. I just want your buffs.
Is that bad? Is that a bad thing to say? I'm sorry, I just don't like Oya. Oh, and I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier. The stress must have gotten to me. It's just, all this quota business is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to put all my focus on that for now. I'll still be counting on you for Phantom Thieves stories, though. As long as you're up for it.
Sure. It feels like Oya is really starting to rely on me. Nice! Rank 6!
So, we have officially passed where we left her off at.
All right.
Yippee! Oh, I think I'm gonna have to ease off my investigation for a while, too. I don't need any more eyes on me. But I might be able to ask some of my coworkers for help. Journalists will do anything for a scoop. Now then, I'll take any tidbits you have for me today. Hope you don't mind if I get back to drinking, though. This whole conversation really sobered me up.
Sure.
It's getting late. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hello?
Hey, kid. Thanks for spilling on the Phantom Thieves earlier. If I'm being serious, I mean genuinely actually serious, I really appreciate you. I'm only able to meet my insane quota because of the info you give me on the Phantom Thieves.
I'll dig up some more for you.
Yeah, keep it coming. You're seriously dependable, kid. But yeah, for now, guess I'll leave the intel gathering to my partner in crime. I gotta focus on meeting my quota. I'll never give up on my own investigation. Okay, let's call it a day. Looking forward to your next big scoop.
Alright, see you when I see you.
Now, really quick, I did just want to add this in. Just to show you where we're at. Hang on. Wait. Okay. Just to show you where we're currently at. Prison Master, that's just going to be what it is. Morgana, that's going to be what it is. Makoto, we have up to 4 because we left her at 7. Sojiro, we have max, and we have maxed. Ryuji, I got to 5 just so we could get some areas unlocked. Unfortunately, we're not going to be going any higher than that. Akechi, we have at 5, but we left him at 6 last time we saw him. EY, you've seen where we are with that. Our beautiful Plague Doctor, unfortunately, is already maxed, so we're not going to do anything with her. Kawakami, same deal, already maxed. Oya is higher than where we left her, all the way up to 6. Mishima, since we've already maxed him, we're not going to be doing him. Yoshida is at 5. This is Makoto's sister, who we can never trust, ever. Still at 1. That'll just go up with time. Kasumi, we are going to get back to 5. I don't know that we need to, but it's probably a good idea to. And then Maruki, we have at 5, but last we left him was at 6. So, just in case you were curious where everyone's confidant levels are, that's where we are. And a little bit after that, we have a summer festival, which leads to us getting another cute picture for our collection. But not long after that, we get to enjoy an even bigger festival of sorts. I mean, there's fireworks everywhere. But unfortunately, we do end up getting rained out, and it leads to another picture for the collection. And now we're back with Oya. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Thanks to my quota and that chief. But I made some progress on my personal investigation. I did some research on the Phantom Thieves. I'm starting to get the impression they might actually be the real deal. No signs of an internal power struggle, no dirty money changing hands. I can kinda understand now how someone like you became a fan. The more I get to know about the Phantom Thieves, the better I understand them. Huh? I can relate to their sincerity. They remind me of how I used to be. I already know firsthand that fighting the evils of society is a never-ending, thankless job. But I still do it nonetheless. I bet the Phantom Thieves share that same type of passion.
I never thought I'd hear you talking about passion, Ichiko-chan. Maybe all this talk about the Phantom Thieves has influenced you. Or maybe it's just a kid.
Maybe. I mean, she is a pretty big fan of theirs, so... Yes, this is Oya. That's right. What? You found KO? Oh, whoa? Where is she? What do you mean you can't tell me? Why the heck not? Hey, what's going on? Wait! KO.
What was that about?
How's one of my journalist friends? He thinks he found KO. He followed up on a pretty far-fetched string of rumors for me, but now he's saying he doesn't want to get involved. But why the heck won't he tell me what's going on?
Oh, maybe she did actually do it.
I can't just give up now.
At least that's progress. I mean, we didn't even know Kaio-chan was still alive before now, so...
Stop right there! I knew it. You've been looking into Kaio's case behind my back. Well, not anymore. I've cut off all your resources. I suggest you drop this investigation if you don't want to face the consequences.
Wait, you're the one who pressured my contact to keep quiet?
I told you, this is where your wild goose chase ends.
Hey, we had one of those a little bit back.
Oh, and I'll be doubling your quota again. No more of this personal investigation, got it?
Huh?
What? Are you trying to kill me?
Hey now, Mr. Chief. Can you really do that?
I don't think anyone asked for your opinion. Listen to me, Oya. Give it up. Unless you want to end up like that stupid friend of yours.
Don't talk about KO like that.
Stop messing around.
Don't you dare.
Ooh, you gonna hit him? You gonna give him the old 1-2?
If you even think about talking on KO again, I won't hesitate to beat the living crap out of you.
Whoa, hold on.
Man, this got turned up to 11 real fast.
Take back everything you just said, or I'm gonna do even worse.
It's too late now. The higher-ups have decided to put that incident to rest.
And that's what we're doing. You understand?
Bye.
That spineless little only cares about himself.
Shit.
This had to happen just as I got a new lead on KO. What should I do? Should I go knock him out? Probably not. I know I'd be playing right into his hands if I let him get to me, but gosh darn it. No, I need to stay calm. I can't give him any more reason to fire me. Just stay calm and think. Ah, this sucks. An even greater quota is gonna be a problem, but I can't give up now. I promise I won't stop fighting. I'll prove it to you with another great article. Exclusive! The Phantom Thieves, stealing hearts and changing lives. Oh. Sorry, I really will try and calm down now. I can sense Oya's passionate devotion. Rank 7, Outrageous Scoop, allows you to begin with an even lower security level when infiltrating a palace. Cool.
All right.
I'm still frustrated though. All this BS he said is really getting to me. I wish I was better controlling my emotions. Like you are. You barely show any emotion. You're charming as you are. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not interested in romance with her. You should work on that. You little brat.
More importantly, Ichigo-chan, how are you gonna manage having your quota doubled?
I'll just work twice as hard. I should be fine as long as I keep getting good info from my favorite source here.
Give me some news.
Oh, that reminds me. Let me hear all about today's scoop. I spoke about the Phantom Thieves in a way that somehow piqued Oya's interest. Feels like my charm is increased. Yippee! By the way, what is with me saying yippee in this episode? I've been sort of editing as I go, and I've noticed I've been saying yippee a lot. I don't know why. I should be going. See you next time you have more info for me. Okay, I'll see you then. Or right now. Beep, 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 beep. Sup, kid? Thanks for bringing in all that good info. You're really the only reason I'm still surviving through my crazy quota. And honestly, it helped that you were there with me earlier. If you weren't there, I would have just gone full blast on the chief, and that would have been it. But I finally got a lead on KO, and I'll do whatever it takes to find her. Well, don't strain yourself over it. Thanks for worrying about me, but if I drop it here, everything I worked for goes down the drain. Gosh darn it, watch me, Chief Head. Still, I do have my limits. I gotta do something about this insane quota. Well, I'll come up with something. You just focus on getting new info for me, okay? Okay, see you soon. Night. Yeah, good night. We then get a text from a secret ally who, well, I say ally in air quotes, but either way, offers to help us with our newfound med-jed problem if we steal a heart for them. That immediately followed by us getting a calling card from this mysterious phone user as proof so that we have a bit more incentive to do what they ask of us. So we go hunting for this mysterious Futaba that they wanted us to find, only to be met by a minor hiccup from our phone friend. Boy, that's I wrote that out really weird. which is basically them saying, nah, never mind, you can't see me, nah. Not that it really stops us, of course, because we just technically break into Sojiro's house because we put together Futaba Sakura, Sojiro Sakura. Oh my god! Doing so, however, causes us to both jump scare and be jump scared by Futaba. Not that we know it's her yet, but we do. Which then causes Sojiro to rush home, think that we're burglars, and, well, question what the heck we're doing there. But we end up working it out, and after a quick quizzing of Futaba through a locked door, we discover Futaba's palace, and after Ryuji makes the face, we begin palace number 4. And with that, we're going to be ending this episode of Catching Up right here. Now, originally, I was going to just do one straight shot from beginning all the way to caught up. However, this is a lot of footage, and it is taking a crap ton of my storage. So I think it's probably better that I just split it up into 2. That way I can work on the second half a little bit easier. But here's a quick catch-up of here we are. Our gear has not changed at all. Our stats, however, I am now double everyone else's health with 725 health and 306 SP. I was gonna say stagger. And then as far as our overall progress, well, you see where we are. We're all the way in Futaba's palace, so we're making good time, but boy, this has been a long round of catch-up for me. So, with that being said, I was trying something experimental. I tried to make it as easy to follow along as possible, while kind of being a TLDR of the series, while keeping you in the loop of where we're at, all the Confidant progress that we're making this go around. Hopefully it turned out okay. This is my first time really doing something in this kind of way, so it's definitely not perfect. I know that already. But there is going to be another episode of Catch Up past this, and then we should, at that point, be on the route to the true ending. Now, I do have a spoiler-free guide that I am kind of following along. All it really says is that we have to be 10 with Akechi, 10 with Maruki, and pretty much that's it. So, all in all, we are on track to doing it. We just gotta keep it up and hopefully not misstep in any direction. I do have a couple backup saves, so just in case anything does go terribly, terribly wrong and I completely miss out, we will just be able to reload, and hopefully that won't be too bad. I usually make a save right before a palace, so hopefully I'm doing that correctly, but we'll see. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I mentioned at the start, I believe, I know some of you guys are really excited for me to come back to Persona, so hopefully you're excited to see the next few episodes. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat it one more time, next episode will be another blend of catching up and brand new stuff, and then the episode past that will probably just be all the true ending stuff, any events and stuff that we didn't see in the initial route, and that's basically where it returns to a regular playthrough. But let me know what you thought. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.